Hey everybody, it's Alicia from Graceful Plants, and today we're making a Grinch tree. So I just got a regular cypress tree. I'd really wanted to get a lemon scented cypress, which smell really nice when you bump up against them, but they didn't have any, so we got a regular old cypress. And yes, I am wearing gloves, and that is only because when you get these types of holiday, specialty items, they come wrapped in this nice, pretty little foil for people. But the problem with that is it traps in all of the excess water that Lowe's likes to give their houseplants. And I kid you not, when I picked this up in the store, the foil was sagging because there was so much water just sitting in this plant. And yeah, so the soil is a little strong smelling. It's a little stinky, and he's a little moist. So I'm just wearing gloves for the sake of keeping my hands clean when I go to actually decorate him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wearing these guys, but... And then after Christmas, you can take the decorations off of them, and you can either plant them outside or in a container on your patio, which you just need to make sure that you're in the right zone for them. These guys prefer zones 6 through 8, I believe, and I'm in a zone 5. So it would kind of be pushing it to put him like outside in the ground. He'd probably be better off in a big container that's brought in and kind of sheltered a little bit in the winter to try and preserve him a little bit. So even after Christmas is done, we can still keep him nice and pretty and happy. Just because it's a Christmas specialty plant doesn't mean that they have to be tossed. And as you can see, these aren't the normal roots of a houseplant because it's not. It's a tree. So this guy's got some pretty gnarly roots to him. So I'm just trying to get as much of this nasty, stinky soil off of him as possible, because just trust me when I say it smells bad. All right, so now that I've got him in his pot, I put him in here a little off center and then a little cockeyed, so it'll be easier to tip him. So then I'm just going to be taking some floral wire and I'm going to wrap the bottom around one of the branches in the bottom here, and I'm just going to slowly kind of squeeze him together and wrap him in this wire to create kind of the tight, packaged up Grinch look. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to kind of start tipping him inward and bending him a little bit. I mean, I don't want to wrap him tight or so tight that, he dies because it's too tight. But I also kind of want him to bend a little bit here, and that's where the floral wire is going to help, because it'll help bend him a little bit. And then I'm going to take another strand of wire here, and I'm just going to keep wrapping. And I'm going to wrap all the way to the end because we're going to hang an ornament on this little end here. You can kind of see I got a little bit of the Grinch effect here. I went and got some ribbon. We're going to wrap a little bit of ribbon around him. But of course, I couldn't find a width that was thin enough in a color that I liked, so I just got the thicker stuff and I'm just going to fold it in half. Make it work. And I might not have cut this long enough. Oops. Okay. So the same kind of thing. I'm just going to start at the bottom here. For the time being, I'm just going to tuck it behind that wire that we're going to use for the ornament. So, you know, when Laura from Garden Answer does projects like this, she makes it look so easy. Like, oh, we just do this and this and this, and it looks gorgeous. And let me tell you, I've been struggling with this for a little bit here. You won't see it in the video, but I have. I saw these little Christmas decoration thingy pick, whatever you want to call them, at Hobby Lobby, and I thought they looked kind of Grinchish. So I got some of these. So these are what I'm going to use for my ornaments, and I've already cut one up. So I've got some here, and I think this is how I'm going to get the ribbon to stay. Is I'm just going to take one of these. It's, you know, the wire. These little wire picks. I'm going to push it through the ribbon and down into the tree, and hopefully that'll hold the ribbon in place up here. Whoop. Ta-da! Ha-ha! I don't think it looks too bad so far. And then I'm just going to go through and randomly just put in a couple of these little guys. Does that look? Oh, that looks cute. Okay, so I like that. So do I keep adding more since I've got a ton of these? Or do I just quit while I'm ahead? Let's add a few more. That's not turning out too bad. I'm actually kind of surprised in myself. I'll need to water him because, you know, he's used to sitting in a swamp and now he's nice and dry. I'm just going to put some moss. It's just some fancy preserved moss around the top of the soil here to kind of make it a little bit prettier. And then this was another one of those decorative picks that I found at Hobby Lobby. And I don't know if you can see it, but they're lime green glittered styrofoam balls. And I love these things. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know if I just want to stick them in here. Maybe I should have wrapped these around. Maybe I should have done that and used these as kind of a garland. Yeah, I'll do a couple more. Because I really want to use these. And if I'm going to be covered in glitter, I might as well make it worth it, right? Like, my husband hates anything glitter because he's got a beard, and around Christmas time, you know, people go a little glitter crazy. And he always ends up with glitter in his beard, and it drives him nuts. Like, you're just being festive. So yeah, my husband hates glitter. For our Christmas cards every year, we try to do something fun, and every year I try to convince him to let me cover his beard in glitter. But after 8 years, I've still been unsuccessful with my convincing techniques. It'll happen someday, whether he knows it or not. He might not even be a willing participant, but it's gonna happen. All right, so here's my little Grinch tree. I don't think it turned out too bad. I'm still kind of indifferent about the glitter balls at the bottom, but maybe they'll grow on me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the glitter balls are too much? Do you think I should take them out? I don't know. We'll see. But I think it'll be a nice, cute little tabletop decoration for Christmas. But it does smell good. It doesn't smell as good as the lemon cypress does, but it smells like Christmas. But what do you guys think? You guys gonna go make one for yourself? As always, you guys are awesome. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video or any of my other videos, please make sure to share with one of your plant-loving friends. And let me know below, do you think the glitter balls are too much? But we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.